So we have a Digitone Keys, which is like the tabletop version, but with the added 3-octave keyboard with aftertouch and velocity sensitive parameters. You have the direct controls here, where you can have a user mode and the default mode, which is the printed parameters here. This is very good for especially beginners, because FM synthesis can be quite daunting to newcomers. But what we have done with the Digitone Keys, maybe some of the viewers will know, is we have really simplified FM synthesis, made it modern and accessible in today's world. For example, why I say that is because we have minimized the FM synthesis core up to, like, I have 8 parameters here, another 8 here, and another 8 there. So basically it's around 20, 24 parameters that is the core of the synth. It's not a lot of parameters, especially considering FM synth. Then we have filter, LFO, and amp, which is a bit unusual for FM synthesizer, because we wanted to make it approachable by many, because we really believe in the sound. We think that it sounds great. What is new also is we have added individual outputs for the 4 audio tracks that you have on the unit. And these are stereo outputs, which is important to note. Moving on, we have a control in, which can be used with foot pedals to sustain your notes, or you could use it like a CV input. So this baby is modular compatible.
So it's a really versatile device. You can go in many directions with it.
Yeah, I mean that kind of applies to whole our brand, and we really care for that each Elektron machine can be used in multiple ways. And we love to surprise ourselves of how people are using our gear. We see it as like, oh, we didn't think of that, and it's very nice to see that. So coming to this unit a bit more, so this would be like the starting point of FM synthesis. So you get like a sine tone, and here we have the mod wheels, which is we've added also. So you can assign parameter changes to the mod wheel. It's very easy. You click the button, then you can assign 4 parameters to the mod wheel. Let's say, okay, let's see what we want to change. I always put chorus. I love the chorus, so like this kind of like shifting, a bit like fuller. I like that. What else we can have? Let's see, this one is good too, which is the harmonics parameter, which we kind of changed the waveform a bit. Let's see, okay, we need to have some modulation to hear that. Yeah, okay.
And it might look really complex, but it isn't. I played around with it. The display, like everything is really straightforward, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It works like this. Do you want to change the filter? There is a filter button. You press it. Then you see it on the screen. Each of the parameters is assigned to the encoders that you see right next to it. You want to change the filter? There you go. You want to change the envelope, which you see on top of the screen? These parameters correspond to it. Do you want to change the LFOs? The LFO button is here. You press it, now you have the LFO controls. This allows our machines to be very deep and very talented, which will surprise our users years to come. I mean, I've been using these things over 10 years now. I got a fan of this brand like in 2001, and I am still surprised today. I use these machines for work and also for my own music, and I'm still surprised. And I'm not saying this because I'm a sales guy, honestly, this is it. And if the person doesn't experience this, that's a shame. We haven't been able to reach out to that.
The sound manager, what all kind of preset does it have? Because I scrolled through it, and it's very extensive. You have like a lot of presets as well built in, right?
Absolutely, it's a very good point that you make, thanks. We have been working with a lot of artists to come up with a new bank of patches, sounds, presets for this unit. Why? Because we have a very nice keyboard with aftertouch and velocity, and these wheels, they need to be used. So let's see, this is one of my favorite patches. It's called the North Pole. Oh, it's not in polyphonic mode because somebody has been messing around. This is the problem with the exhibitions. I wish this was a studio environment, but... So now if I apply aftertouch, very organic and interesting sounds. So now I can actually hold the keys I'm pressing by pressing hold. Now I can maybe mess around with these. So you can actually be very, messing around with them. Let's go through other presets. For example, let's see. There was another one, this one here. We have the velocity where you can assign 4 parameters. So look at the dynamic range. So if I hit it small,
And there comes in like the velocity part that's really well built. Like you hear it when you touch it.
like,
Well done. Well done. Thanks for your time.